Okay, time for a Seance of Blake Mayer break, and that means we're back into Strange Antiquities. And I think we're a third of the way through. So it's time to get through another third. And I don't think we quite know what the big bad thing is yet, but we know some sort of disease is going around, I guess. As is the usual. Okay. Let's see. Did I have a puzzle that I was gonna do? Or maybe I think I got it right before ending. What was the item I got? Was it this thing? Oh yeah, this is the thing we need to check to see if it was still gonna be warm when it's... Still warm. Oh, but it's raining, so that makes sense. I think this is a thing that only turns warm when it's raining. But I need a non-rain day to confirm that. Okay. Let's see, any clues I need to go off of? This is just talking about thermic fields. Okay. Let's move on. Verona. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Gross. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgarth Hall now. Spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier, and she said the two women they found there are still in the same state as the others, in a trance, and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. I think we got all the characters as well. One person we haven't met. Okay. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It's always had an ominous feel to it. It's taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter. The thing is better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, Anna Bryant. Let's see, northern tip of Naylor Island, row across. Second from the left in the row of 4. Sure. Second from the left. So here? I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was vague, or quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out into the the wood floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there's a small iron chest rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it's been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all. After a while, I notice an inscription that says simply, "I open to the voice." I don't think I really have anything that falls under that description. Nothing that I think has a sound to it. We'll leave that for now. That'll be a to be continued thing. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring to your attention a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thalamic art. A leaden heart. Man, I like this guy. I want him to come around more. Just so I can spit out what he's putting down. I don't remember if I got a lead heart yet. Let me take a peek at the book. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic gestures and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Okay, it's got to be lead. And I don't think it's anything that I've... Maybe I should put things that I'm unsure about just in one section so I can know, like, hey, check here for items that I haven't, you know, figured out yet. Here, well, I'm going to swap some things around. Although it could be this. No, it's tin. Put known things over here. I'll put some unknown things over here. And things I'm kind of unsure about over here. Let's get that'll go there. Just a bit of rearranging. I wonder if it pisses anyone off that I really don't organize this all that much. Oh, this is literally the voice of Cernunnos. Okay, that... Hey, bud, can I explore real quick? Give me a second. I have something I gotta take care of. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who has stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. Ooh. Let's see here. Made of gold, got a light pink gemstone, which means something, I forget. Warm and smooth. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Just a little golden cat. Okay, right. Lead heart. Supposed to be what's his face in his non-human form. Green porcelain. Has a smell like a rotten egg. Cool and smooth, and I can't open it, so I don't think that's it. This is made of stone. So it says a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior, so it's something that doesn't look like it'd weigh a lot, but actually weighs a good amount. So this is stone. Stone would be kind of heavy, wouldn't it? What's something that's wooden? That's pretty heavy. But see, I don't know if the gemstone itself would be what makes it so heavy. Said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Or like maybe this. Ooh, now that's heavy. I feel like a little clay stag wouldn't be that much. There we go. Using indexing to remind myself that Cernunnos has antlers, suggesting his non-human form could be a deer. Using my weighing scale, I can confirm that this item is heavier than it looks. The Corvin's Might. Corvin's Might, sometimes called an eagle's gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. When the warrior Queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came to her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle, and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. These objects pay homage to the Bloody Queen's gift. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Okay. Springs, you say? Made of gold. Smooth. Black gemstone. Nothing to remark. It's... Oh, I'm supposed to press it in certain order. Oh, that's the item I use for that. Finally. I've been waiting for this. Oh, plop that thing in. Burning blood. Find the booklet on curses. On curses and their effects. Let's see. Black heart. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted as though it is clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually, death will occur. Characterized by necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Let's see. While those affected appear to be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they are choking. Burning blood. The subject has a sensation of burning from the inside out. It is rarely survived, and those that do never fully recover. Insanity, Noctic sight, Sapphire curse, torments paralysis. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible, marked by telltale blue tint to the eyes. Those under this curse are plagued by waking hallucinations, poison in the mind. Those suffering from this curse speak of increasingly vivid nightmares. Okay, cool. A nice little book to add to my collection. And a thing. It's some kind of green organic material. And it's hard. Surrounded by wood. It sounds hollow and tapped. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping that was gonna... Is there any way to put this back down? Okay, I guess I have to close it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that would give me a key to this, but I still think that has to do with the one item. I forget what it is. The ethereal key. So your key is revealed by its gemstone of light. Activated by moving the object in a circular motion. Again, it's something that I think has amber in it. I can rearrange these as well if there's any. Let's see, unknown things can go here. Move this stuff over here. Hold on, buddy. I'm not paying attention. You wait, I got things to move. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Any of these question marks? I'm sure you're saying something real important. Alright, what was it? Oh, it's Eli. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. Said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Hello, Powers. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I think this is why I've had blackbirds on the mind, because playing Seance of the Blake Manor, it's been like, oh yeah, all these crows around. And then this is like, oh yeah, there's all these ravens. And I think I keep getting the two mixed up in my mind. I still don't know why everyone kind of looks down on me as just the shop assistant. I feel like I'm doing a pretty great job. But it's okay. I'll dig into the shop and then I'll find his fortune, then I'll take it. Let's see. Okay, so, very powerful force indeed to upset them. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. Okay, credit where credit's due. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. is that something I've seen yet? Oh. Scythian Charm. Well, that's... Crap, is that a page I should have? Oh wait, or maybe that's not the exact title. Let's see, Scythian. So grab this. Eli, I'll be real with you. I'm not following. Okay. So either something I should have, or... I mean, is it just the fact that he's horticulture person? Like, is this what you want? Oops. Okay, I'm guessing by charm, it's like one of these things. I guess it's a page that I don't have. Mars in winter, rising in summer. So, like iron in winter, rising in summer. Summer. Wait, is there anything that means rising? Okay. Oh, I wonder if I should compare these signs on the tree. Let's see, summer, winter. I don't see those symbols. Winter's a little star. What do you mean Mars in winter and rising in summer? This probably hurt me, but let's just check out this courtyard. Neat hedgerows and worn pillars frame the space. Gravel crunches underfoot. The only sound, the otherwise quiet courtyard. There's no reason to linger. Really bothers me that you're asking me for something that I don't have. Oh, it was on this page. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of dumb. Carved out wood. Change with the weather. Usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Oh. It's that charm that I was thinking. Yeah, it's this thing, I think. Or is it? I think it's this thing. Duh. Next page of items. Diverging hook. Wait, where have I heard that before? Diverging hook is a Way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization the thought was ever there at all. But it is all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. Thaumic branches. Oh. There are 3 branches of thaumatology. Each of these is split into 2 disciples. Okay. So a diverging hook. Single gemstone for each of these. Hold on, 3rd book. So I need something from... Okay, so there's Diurnic Wixic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because I got a lot of things with 3 gems in it. So I'm willing to believe I got something. So let's see, there's Dradic. Okay, so that's Celestial. And I got what I assume is Amber. That's Diurnic. It's Diurnal. And then this last one. Is that Moonstone? No, it's Topaz. It's Wixic. This might be it. Diverging hook. Okay. Carve thoughts from mind from their done with skill. The third party may have no realization that thought was ever there at all. Okay. I'm at a loss with these patients. Oh. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I am finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. Nothing else. Dranthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. A restful mether or a witch's finger? Which, if I remember, a witch's finger is not something you really want. Capable of inflicting intense pain, but supposedly purification. And a last resort, it's cured some and finish off others. Let's see how the restful mether is. Thermometer is linked to the inner mind, a hot tea. Depending on different properties depending on the type of mether. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. Let's give him the tea, huh? And again, sometimes it might be better to actually go with the, you know, worst sounding option, but... Wait. Oh, it's this cup. Oh, is that what this is? Let's say a hot tea from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them. Taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. Oh. So each of these is a restful mether, and I just need to, I guess, figure out which one to give. Interesting. Okay. Well then. Okay, let's see. What are these? Wood and dark purple gemstone. Calming stone of peace and safety. I mean, that sounds kind of good. What do we got? Gold paint. with, I don't remember what type of leaf that is. And this I have no clue. Let's just give this one. This item resembles a drinking cup in the sketch. It has several embedded iolite gems, stones apiece, which hint at its ability to induce a meditative state. Now the question is, are all of them restful methods, or is it just that one? Bones Guard. A small item known as a Bones Guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet and always placed a Bones Guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Whoops. Here, just in case. We'll, adjust that accordingly. Well, can't really stop anything from stabbing, I guess. Shame. Put all these unknowns up here. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at that actually. So, Bones Guard, the Goblet of King Cedric the Meek. Bears the mark of the antidote. Antidote. There's poison. Arsenic, antimony. Okay, I guess it's not going to explicitly say antidote, but maybe like protection from poison? It's got several symbols. Where's that? There's a shield charm. Where's that one that had the protection charms around something? I don't know where it went. I swear I remember in my mind something like circular like this, and it had protection charms going around something in the middle. Oh, here we go. So this could be a sextrum, assuming I didn't use that. Against insanity on its forms. These items like the mind suffer not. So, no, I think this is it, because that's insanity. That's not poison. Okay, maybe I don't have it. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares Remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to oh, this is the paintress person. Still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. No problem. Aw, what a good day. That was it. The diverging hook was in the story. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. And I might need to pay attention to this, because I probably have to find an item here. I just need a hint on where they're at. Okay. So he's going to Bleach... or he's going to Black Barrow. Okay, and he sliced himself with the diverging hook already. Interesting. Okay, because 2 days earlier, they were exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. the end of a long passageway, after days spent cleaning, they came upon a chamber. It was a small tomb. Let's see, then they found a black casket. They knew not to open it, but it was still dangerous. One of them had pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be open. So he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. So this is like a literal thing? I thought I was talking metaphorically that you cut away your mind. Sounds like he sliced himself. Let me see if I can go to Kirkhead Tower already. Probably not. It's probably gonna be more near into the game thing, but I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. I guess the tower, maybe. First, let's see, Kirkhead. I don't see anything about Kirkhead here. Okay. Well, anyways, a tower closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. Is there anything specifically sunset or sunrise? There's gold, which is the sun. Which is this symbol. Oh wait, but literally it doesn't matter because sunset and sunrise. Sunsets in the west and rises in the east. Closest to the sunset, furthest from the sunrise. So this tower? The view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one, but two smaller wooden chests, along with a cryptic scrap of paper. Ooh. Something by a diurnal seal, object made from silver, a diurnal field. Okay. Ooh. Wood with bronze detailing, purple gemstone, bronze, polished, engraved symbol, nothing to remark, Okay, let me take a little look at this. What we got on here? That there's a mark of thunder. Interesting. Thunder with a stone of containment. So we're like containing thunder in this. Some sort of thunder box. And this is gold leaf. It's made of wood. Polished and smooth, nothing to remark. There's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. Not great. Okay. Oh yeah, also, we unlocked this thing and had a little... had something in it. I forget what. But I think it was like a small little charm. Or maybe this? I forget. That got done. Okay, we'll keep that. As if I didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She never got over the death of our father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now, with all this happening, she's got in her head that he's behind it somehow. I'm worried she's going to do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she is still loved. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. This is wooden and a totem of some kind. Also, I think this was confirmed, but... Yep. It's not warm anymore, because it's not raining. Okay, out of wooden totems that I have... And I guess Selenic totem, what is that again? Can be imbued with sentiment of feelings such as love and joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. What do I feel when I pick this up? Overcome by a warm, loving emotion. It's good enough for me. Thank you. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Oh. Jack Hungerford has not responded well to the Dranthium tea. Damn. If anything, he appears to have sunk deeper into the trance. Damn, maybe I need to give him the witch's finger. I daren't try anything else in case I make things worse. No. Take this. Try this out. Maybe it'll cure what ails him. Well, that sucks. Better luck next time. Those silly sods at Calgarth Hall wouldn't let me in to look around. It seems I've upset the little lord who lives there at some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him, because he's a mean old git. I'm not so easily put off, though. Do you have a Tenebrand cloak I could use this evening? Gonna sneak into this man's house? Single stone set in bronze. Power to these totems. This is gold, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Single stone set in bronze. Okay, and I'm guessing... Oh, wait. No, that is what that is. This is bronze. It's a green gemstone. It's got a bunch of things around it. But this is also bronze. And if I remember, this was, I think, fire and something. It's heat and phosphorus, I think. Yeah. Oh, but man, literally all three of these items match that description. Okay, what's turquoise then? Actually, what do we feel from this? Anything? Nothing. Nothing. Hard and cool. Okay, what's turquoise gemstone represent? Man, thank God all these people really put efforts into the charms and things they make. And it's not just a random gem in there. A stone of water. An anchor between body and mind. Let's see, where these are with green. Green and dark green. Let's see, malachite is the fourth eye, stone of sight. Stone of earth and metal. So this kind of sounds like it would be that, but I don't know what heat and phosphorus would have anything to do with it. Okay, I should see if this also fits the description of this thing of diverging hook. Because I bet they're two similar objects and one will fuck you up. Okay, let's go with this one first. Well, nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Well, that's a shame. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Oh, I forgot. This is like a fail state. So now I have to do like a little game to try to not go insane. I remember. Okay. Let's see. The goal is to break the seal. Match dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it. Stars are wild. They can be any symbol. Roll dice as many times as you like. Click dice to lock/unlock them. If you get 3 crossed bones before banking, you lose a life. 5 of a kind automatically breaks the seal. Okay, so stars are wild and don't get 3 crossbones. Wait, what's the difference between these, or is it click segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it? Okay. And now I gotta get those. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So stars here means I can literally do anything. Wait, or why can't I, or am I locking these? Okay, there we go. Whoo! Hooray, I restored my sanity after not putting any thought into the charms that I was dumping on the ground, or dumping to the customer. See, it's just that easy to get your mental health back. Okay, so Tenebrae cloak. Single stone set in bronze. Well, I don't know what else fits. Wait. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Wait, no. That is the sun bond, right? Why, I confirmed that? Yeah, it's confirmed the sun bond. And that's confirmed the St. John's Anvil. So what am I... Oops. Imagine... Yeah, your customer service person has to undergo a little mini game as they try to do your groceries or something. So you have to give them a moment, otherwise they have a breakdown in the store. Okay, that moon means silver. I was just curious if this could have any hints as to something, but it just says silver witch, basically. Silver witch sign. Here's this. Wait, you can actually give that? What the hell? Crazy. Here, take this book. You can give... I mean, like, they won't take it. But it's crazy. You can offer that. Here's a candle. Okay, set in bronze, eh? I don't really have anything else that could... Wait, didn't I confirm this? Didn't I confirm that was Gray's Grace? I just haven't used it for anything. I'll be honest, Verona, I don't know what to give you. this could also fit the description of the diverging hook. Why is this thing so vague on its description? And create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within its reach. Also it calls it a totem. But I don't have many bronze totems exactly. That's gold, that's gold. This is bronze. No gem though. Doesn't look like any of these. Don't want to have to do that minigame again unless I fail. I was about to say, can I walk down to the store and grab one? And I'm like, oh wait, we're the store. We're the ones that are supposed to have this. Alright, if I were to guess on the gem that this particular item would have, warrant, stone of containment, water, a dark stone for dark purposes, maybe bloodstone. I mean, malachite, a stone of sight, seems kind of obvious. Oh wait, there's also moonstone, stone of protection, and enveloping night. Or the onyx, stone, night, and darkness. Actually, maybe onyx would be the biggest thing. If you want a thing that cloaks you, you'd shove an onyx stone in that. Okay. I don't think it's any of this. Verona, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm supposed to go out and get that somewhere. Do I see a sphere of enshrouding darkness anywhere, perhaps? Something that's like cut off from the world unless I really notice it. I don't remember if anything was here. Excuse me for one moment. Okay. Now that, imagine if your shopkeep closed off a wall in front of you and then opened it back up. I'm kind of mad it's none of these. And I mean, it's pretty explicit that it says a single stone set in bronze. But what bronze totems do I have? This is gold. This is obviously not it. This is made of wood. This is bronze, but there's no stone in it. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. This is technically bronze, but it's also got 3 gemstones on it. It looks like a lockbox, but I don't think I can actually open it. Maybe I need to look into the ethereal key again. look at this. Do I have a Diurnic seal? No, I don't. Do I have, I don't know, anything else about Tenebran? By chance? No. Okay, back to random searching then. I'm thinking of my new curse book. Oh. Worthless. Damn. Okay, I might. This might be one. Might have to be one of those moments of just hard trying things, and then when I fail, just resetting with the game. Unless it's something I found and like labeled at some point. Shadowhold. Screw it. This is the only other bronze thing I got. Yeah, that figures. I feel a pulsating power like a beating heart. I don't recall that. That'll be good to remember. Oh, is that the compass? Hold on. What was that thing about the compass? The resonance compass will point towards nearby resonant objects. The only objects that can be detected in this way. Resonant objects are highly prized. Unless it's pointed at that. No. Okay, so it's either pointing to this or it's pointing to something that I'm not aware of. Oh my god, this is the ethereal key. Holy. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's pointing towards this. Okay, let's see what we got in here then. Bronze, gold. Ooh. Alright, Uno Momento Verona. I just got like a bunch of new items. And this... I don't know if it's the thing you want, but... Oops. Oh, blessings. Gold, bronze, wood. Smooth, textured. Nothing to remark. Sweet. Yeah, that's the best feeling, is when you unlock little parts of the shop and everything. It's so nice. These games are good just because it's always nice to get a new little object, and it's like, ooh, a little thing. I want to mess with this. Hypnosis. Okay. Weathered hinge panel. Engraved symbol. Staring at the symbol makes my head swim. Okay. Engraved symbols. Also, let me look at this real quick. Just for my own sake. Ethereal key revealed by its gemstone of light. So I guess the amber in there. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Oh wait, did I not spin this? Did I not do that? Whatever. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad that I could have done that a while ago. It's whatever. Paralysis. Rough and pitted. Made of limestone. So what's your dealie? If something's got paint on it, go to the Wicca symbols. It's almost wind. Confusion. Carved out of wood. It's rough. Nothing to remark. Okay, it's just a little dude. Okay, this definitely has to be the compass. Right there. That's a resonance compass if I've ever seen one. It's got gold in it. Oops. Put that away for now. And it's got intricate detailing. It's nothing really smelly about it. Nothing to remark. Let's put those two next to each other. What's this little guy? I notice myself becoming drained of energy as I handle this object. It smells strongly of linseed. It's rough. Appears to be hand carved from wood. And the symbol on it. I need to move these books. Oh, I just realized this was literally written by the guy that runs the shop. Okay. So you have a symbol of... Oh. Hold on. I don't technically know what your symbol is. Oh wait, weakness. That makes sense. Okay, and finally this thing. It's got clay, bone, textured, hard but smooth. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Okay, well unfortunately none of that really fits the bill either. so... And like, I got these bronze things, but there's no little gemstone in there. Which it's pretty explicit about. Cloak's all within its reach. So technically, if there was a cloak thing here and I put it like, I put an item within range of it, then it would cloak the object, right? Like, let's see, if I just kind of place things around, maybe they'll randomly get cloaked and I can... I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. Just any corner that's like darker than the others or something. Wait, maybe that's it. Maybe I need the candle to light up the area. And it's actually been hiding from me this whole time. Tricky, tricky if that's the case. Not seeing anything though. Just in case, let's check everywhere. Oh, right. And final potential spot. God, I'd like unleash a flash of lightning on people when I do that. There's something clever here. I just know there is. It's either that or I'm supposed to actually go out to get something. Okay, whatever. Back to the compass. Oops. Wait, what is this? Enter the minds of lesser creatures. Legend that the Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. As the Cernunnos are hard to come by, they are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Surely it's not the giant eye thing, right? I mean, it's not letting me enter the mind of the spider. But I feel like it would make sense, this being an eye, with it being a weird green marble eye looking thing. Alright, sorry. Compass. Points towards nearby resonant objects. Okay. Resonant objects are highly prized. So I don't know if it has to do with that. Resonant with what exactly? Let's see if there's other resonant objects I got. Oh, wait. Got something? This Elva stone. Oh, and wherever this thing is. You know what, technically, I haven't marked this off. We'll just do that. So let's see, if I put this here, not gonna do anything for me. Okay, well, I hate objects that do cloaking like this, because it's like, yeah, it could very easily just be like cloaking itself somewhere, and I don't know. If I take this, no, never mind. I mean, I don't have gemstones, but I guess I could just slap that in there to see if it works. Because at this point, I'm only going off of bronze. That's all I can go off of. Otherwise, I gotta explore to find it. Let's see, object made from silver produces a diurnic field. Let's see, this is silver, right? Silver. This is iron. Actually, what does it say about the Elva stone? This can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as braxis or burning blood. Oh, so if I find someone with that curse later on. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with this Hellenic discipline. Connection is also reflected in their designs. Okay. I don't know. Quarry on the outskirts of Undermere is a relatively recent addition to the town. It was opened by a man named Thomas Pope just over a decade ago. It has been in daily operation ever since, supplying limestone for use in construction across the country and or county and beyond. See, I don't know if I can really just randomly explore to get things. I mean, I went to Strange Horticulture and I got a plant, but obviously that's not anything of use. Hospital. Let's see, wood, the pit. The pit is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. A rough wooden fence has been erected around it, but has not been maintained some time and is broken and collapsed in places. Nothing grows in a wide circle around the gaping chasm. The earth is brown and lifeless. Scary. Okay, cool. The eye. It's a strange arrangement of rocks, resembling the Stonehenge site but on a smaller scale. Arranged with purpose, though. What that purpose was remains a mystery. The locals call it the Eye. There's nothing else to see here. Let's see. Wood. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I have to reveal it. I think it's something that's hidden. Create a sphere of enshrouding darkness. So I guess here it even shows like a light's right above and it's dark. Okay, I gotta really put my thinking cap on. What would reveal a hidden object? It's kind of what I need. Tailless link. Capable of producing a levitation field. Guys of Lillian. Like, I know some of these things produce light, but would they actually show this thing? Hologen Grim. Horn Shackle. A Hunter's Boon. Grant the power of the Predator, enhancing perception and agility. Oh, and this reverses the effects of the Black Heart Curse. So someone's definitely going to come in at some point and be like, hey, so-and-so has this thing going on with them. We need to hear. And I got to figure it out. Wait, kindle romantic interest, sometimes given his wing gifts. The player were purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change. Impart vitality and clarity of thought. Protects against insanity. Shadow hold, a shield charm. A shimmer. A shin. Silent breath. Sense danger. Oh wait, maybe it's a spirit eye, that eye object. Let's see. Some of those spirit eyes claim them to be a window into the world. Should not be seen. Others who deride their fear as nothing more superstition. It's not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. Draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Wait a second. Is that this? Are these symbols opposing each other? Weather. So thunder and rain. And then fog and storm. Not really opposing. Snow and hail? Yep. No, not really. Handful dampen sound. Sunbond. Carry the warmth and light of the sun. Oh, wait, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. That's it. It's got to be this. I think I need to use the sun bond. Okay. I just gotta figure out, do I place it and it will pierce that darkness, or does it just automatically show it? Because I feel like it should automatically show it. Oops. This is gonna drive me insane. I mean, obviously, because I can't progress without it, but... pierces the darkest gloom. I mean, I don't think it's an exploration thing. Do I need two things here? Okay, I still don't understand how the board works. Okay, well... There's that. I mean, if it was actually giving off light like this thing is, then I would maybe be a bit more inclined to believe that's what I had to use. See, I think if there was like a dark corner in the shop somewhere, I would be like, oh, that's where it is. But since I don't physically see anything that looks like that dark, then I don't have an idea of what I'm supposed to be finding. And the compass didn't really show anything. I'm just gonna place this around everywhere and see if anything pops out. I guess technically it doesn't say it makes things invisible, right? It just says makes things real dark. Yeah, it creates a sphere of enshrouding darkness. I mean, it's kind of dark up here. I don't know, anything up here? I hate being so hard stuck on something. That may or may not be super easy. Let me double check it's not anything else I could randomly give her. I mean, this is bronze and a single gem, but it's definitely not the cloak. And I'll definitely go insane if I do that. See, like, why can't it just be that? Isn't this hollow? Sounds hollow when tapped. Probably can't break it. This is such a like deep dive item, I feel like. Which there are like 1 or 2 of these. It's just I was hoping that it wouldn't be anything too difficult. Remark. I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm checking those. I already know it's not those. What? Anything else? Used by the adventurers, help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. Holes in the Valent are of roughly equal size and spacing. Alright, this... I don't remember if this was hypnosis, or... I think this one was hypnosis. So that's not it. Maybe it's a Valent? Curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. It vibrates with energy. Wait a second. Hold on. Is it something that matches up with this? Okay, well it's not. I kind of forced it above. Okay, you know what? Let's take this hint. I should consult my gemstone book to see if there's a suitable stone for this item. Well, yeah. It's the onyx, I think, but I don't have the item. Oh, a moonstone. Don't tell me. Oh my god, this is made of bronze. Don't be this. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. Okay, fine, fine. Whatever. I got it. It only took me like half an hour. The St. Cedric's Thunder is used to store the power of a single thunderclap. Alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumors that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They are placed on the tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. Oh, isn't there something I literally said felt electrifying or whatever? I think it was this thing. Pleasant sensation at the back of my skull. Like, literally I picked something up and I was like, oh, this is like the thunder item. And I thought about labeling it as such, but didn't. Hold on. Gotta check my symbology real quick. Oh, that was it. I think it's this. I mean, it's... Oh, no, not that. No. I think it was something with the thunder symbol. This thing? Yeah, I think it's this. Stupid tin-a-brain cloak. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Cedric's Thunder. Question mark. Okay. I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat, and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I'd pass on the message. In our news, I got a little something for you if you're interested. Keep forgetting to mention, it will be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's book Low on Curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden in the counter. Okay, well, that's already something I've done, so. Let's see. It's gonna cost you, but it's worth it. A map of the catacombs, very rare. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I imagine. And all I'm asking for in return is a Valant. I love how people say, like, give me this thing, and I don't technically give it to them. I keep it in here. Okay, is this... Where'd I... Oh, right. Is this a Valant? It is. Evenly spaced holes. Closer inspection, I'm able to feel the energy concentrated at its tip. Oh, okay, so now I can explore catacombs. What the hell? As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Paliants can clean the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates the senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, the shield charm. Can have small effect on a shaded spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Wait. Gotta check something real quick. Inhale the vapor. Oh, inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. So I basically want something that protects against a wandering shroud. Never mind. Alright. Well, let's roll. Shit. That stinks. I can only bank one thing at a time. So basically I have to make 4 rolls. Uh-oh. Let's lock that. Please, no! Oh wait, am I good? Oh, I see. So it resets every time I'm good. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, so if you get 3 crossbones just straight up, then Cat helps you out. That's kind of cool. It's gonna get harder. Okay. So wait, no, they're saying that they inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. So I'd basically want kind of the opposite, actually. But we'll leave this place for now. No reason to do all that. Can I just, like, explore each of these, or is it gonna get mad at me for randomly clicking on things? This was a mistake. Answers that. Any other interesting little graves to go to? This looks cool. I'm wasting my time here. Alright. I'll quit. I feel like I'm going crazy here. I know who's behind this madness, all these people with the pitch black eyes, but nobody's listening to me. I've seen it happen before. 7 years ago, my father died the same way. Well, since nobody will listen, I'm gonna take care of it myself. A Corvin's might, please, and I'll be on my way. So I can give her a Gray's Grace or a Corvin's Night. I love how people know, I guess, the object to ask for. But if I were to give her a Gray's Grace, I don't think she would know that I didn't give her a Corvin's Might. To dispel melancholy, the share of the design of a shadow catcher. Or a Corvin's Might. Oh, it's an assassin's tool. And she's saying that she knows who's behind it. Yeah, she's basically like, I'm gonna kill this person. So you know what? We choose peace here. Here, why don't you take this? Spirit Vault. A Spirit Vault, also known as a Foated Chamber, is a receptacle used to store a wandering shroud. Oh, the interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur, hence the nickname. They're not considered dangerous since shrouds tend to be benign, but on occasion they do not take kindly to being restrained. A faint vibration in the receptacle can be felt when a shroud is held within. Oh, maybe that's the thing I need. Hold on a second. Spirit Vault. Faint vibration in the receptacle. Let's see. Oh, I see. She knows. Don't insult me, Thaumaturge. This isn't some depression that can be cured with your little trinkets. I will get hold of a Corvin's Might. Okay, so she fully knew that I was not giving in to that. Where did I put my... Here we go. Cool and smooth, and it produces a faint vibration. I don't know if I've come across anything, or if I did, I don't remember. It says it was vibrating slightly. Alright, we'll just end the day. I'm falling behind. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw that his partner's eyes were black. It's a tombstone. Time to go back to the catacombs. Wow. Okay, so I guess whatever tombstone matches this. Oh, this is pretty similar. I squeezed through a partially collapsed passageway and emerged in a small chamber. Glinting in the flickering torchlight, I catch sight of a pendant draped across an old gravestone. Steals a gravestone, or steals a pendant from the gravestone. That's mine now. I rightfully own it. Finders keepers, that's how it works. Brown shard of some kind. Oh, this is the dragon scale thing, isn't it? Leathery. Nothing to remark. Wasn't there a thing about dragon scales? just don't remember where it was, but I think it did have a picture of the dragon. Nope, that might have been it. Or no, basilisk scales. Usual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. They do not, however, offer protection against deadly basilisk itself. We'll see if it's that. Cyrene Ward. Weird. My awakening ceremony takes place at the convent tomorrow. Constance Bader, do I know you? No, I don't. Alright, let's see. I will need a talon. Fijian talon. Hate that the hunter's boon isn't the talon. The League of the Emphysian Heart uses these items as part of its grim initiation rite. Guard their secrets closely, but said that they worship the ancient nameless gods, communing with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point of drawing blood. They perform the act nightly for 49 days, right. Okay, so... initiate of the League of the Emphysian Heart. So it's got like a little curve to it, and it looks like maybe there's two. Like maybe could be that. Maybe. I was kind of thinking that, but I don't know. Probably not. Wait, I actually don't know what this is? Huh. I thought I figured that out. Unless... makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. I confirmed this is a witch's finger, right? No, I have not. I think I was just like, seems kind of obvious this is like a finger. Well, I actually did have the option to use this, so I think that would be it. Unless it's that, of course. Anyway, sure. Let's see if it's that. This... Though, let me see. So, if I can figure out what this symbol looks like. If that's anything. Metals, weather, Wicca. Nothing in particular. Said that they worship the ancient nameless gods. Broken path. I don't think this is it. I gotta find something else. So to the point of drawing blood, maybe there's like slight blood stains on the very tips of something. It's kind of got some blood here, but it's got blood along the tips of this. But would that really be it? It seems not right, but I'm gonna try this, then the other item, and when neither of those work, I'll figure it out. Okay. Noted. Oh, it's got two little curved things that someone could stick themselves with. I don't think that's it. But I might do it for the sake of continuing on and maybe going insane. Say, I need a book to tell me about these ancient nameless gods. Or in anything. Yeah, screw it. Let's go insane. Yeah. Oh, wow, I'm actually just off by a bit. Okay, one more chance. Sure, screw it, just do it. Tired of being too careful. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so Cat will protect me if I'm about to go through a bad time. Okay, and now just a star or a snake. Oh, come on. That was gonna be a snake. There we go. Bank the hard ones so that the rest of them will be easy. Oh, star's only for there. Never mind. Alright, looking for 2 cats. There we go. And 1 sun, please. 1 sun, please. Thank you. Really hurting my chances with all these. The League of the Ephesian Heart. You're a follower of the warrior god Holgar. Not quite what I need. Pointy. So let's see, Broken Path, Nameless Gods, anything like that show up? Broken Path, Nameless Gods. Nope. This is all pretty unique in its bold terminology. Wait, where's the cat? Oh, the cat's missing. Let's see, it's gotta be something with a bit of blood on it, right? Teeny tiny bit of blood. I don't know if it's this. It doesn't exactly have that little curved bit, nor would I think in the naming conventions wouldn't really refer to it as a talon. Let's see, I already tried that. this and that. So if it's none of those, 1 second please, I'm gonna explore. $13.56. Ooh, this looks important. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I've entered an area known as the Depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even Palians can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. This is the same thing. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind. Rot that would otherwise consume them. Inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a wandering shroud. Well, the thing that holds a wandering shroud would be vibrating. I don't think I have anything that vibrates. Cool and smooth, surprisingly warm. Looking for anything that would look like a container. Polished, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I think this is just an object I don't have yet. Okay, never mind with that. Okay, but once I get it, I can go into those two places. Okay. It's like, I guess not quite, but almost reminds me of like a little spider bite. Why does it have like little hook things on it, but when I pick it up, it doesn't have it? Try that, but I really doubt that's it. Same with those things. I know that's an Orford spire, because I had to find that already. Could try the hints, but let's I'll give this like a good 5-10 minutes of me trying to figure it out. Let's explore more. Actually, hold on. Didn't I just get a thing from Eli being like, oh, check on curses? Oh, I guess that was him just basically being like, hey, you should have the object to be able to get to the curse book. Just so you know. Let's see, Atomic objects and resonance This is points towards nearby resonant objects. Protected or something by a diurnal seal. And I basically need silver for this. Alright, screw it. Give me the hint. I need an item that looks like it could cause the imprint shown in the sketch when pressed into the cheek. True. I wonder if the sigil of the League of the Amphibian Heart might be a clue. Oh wait, I have the sigil of that? How do I... Oh. Where is it? Oh, it's not a witch's finger. Damn. Sad, it was that. A folly symbol can be revealed to induce a trance-like state to anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Precautions should be taken against unwittingly looking upon the hidden symbol for too long. I think that's this. Dang. Okay, then this might be witch's finger question mark. That's why I gotta put the question mark. You know, you never know. Simone, oh, where's Jupiter today? I don't know. I always look forward to coming in to say hello to him. I've been working my way through the journal, but it's heavy going. I keep coming back to this series of sketches. Does this mean anything to you? Could it relate to the plinths? 1, 2, 3. It looks like maybe a thaumic field? Sure, I'll need that later. I've come back for that Corvin's Might, and I'm not taking no for an answer this time. Okay. I want a Corvin's Might. Either you give it to me or you never... Oh, she stole the cat! What the fuck? Take us to the woods behind Calgarth. What the fuck, dude? My fucking cat! I mean, it's not technically my cat. I guess it's Eli's cat, but... Shit. I think I've been cursed. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the guilty ram when a stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learmonth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares, and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson. She sent me here. Let's see, anything about nightmares, or is this even this? I think it's that other thing that talks about taking nightmares in. So I guess the choice here is either to give the Corvin's Might or to, you know, just forego the cat. What happens if I go there without anything? Woods behind Calgarth. Let's see, it's close enough, says a voice in the shadows. Give me the Corvin's Might and I'll return your cat. I peer into the gloom, but I can't see anyone amongst the trees. I hesitate. I should give her what she wants, but then again, I am a thaumaturge. I don't always have to do what people want. Perhaps there is a better way to find out where Jupiter is. I can use the diverging hook. I missed a gemstone from each of the thaumic branches. I focused my attention on the diverging hook, searching the woman's mind hurriedly for any thought relating to Jupiter. It doesn't take long for her to realize that something is wrong. She steps out from the shadows with an enraged look on her face and lunges at me, causing me to slice wildly with the diverging hook. Her feelings of anger flow through the hook into me and scatter. She stumbles forwards, confused now, and I try again, this time latching onto a swirling image of Jupiter's face. And I cut once more. I learn instantly that Jupiter is safely stowed aboard the Marybelle, and I back away uncertainty, feeling a complex mixture of anger and pity at the now placid woman in front of me. Damn, I just sliced her up. Okay. Board the Marybelle. Hold on, I have to explore to get my cat real quick. I'll be right with you. The Marybelle is an old paddle steamer that hasn't been in working condition for many years. There's nobody aboard, or nobody that I can see at least, so I climb over the railing and start peering through grimy windows. As I approach the far side of the boat, I hear a desperate crying coming from behind a windowless door. I try the handle, and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes, Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest, and he rubs my chin with the back of his head, purring with delight. How fucking dare she try to take my cat away? Alright, let's make sure this isn't a curse that I need to get rid of first. Let's see, ever since I read the first page of a book titled Changes to Dr. Learmonth, I have been having terrible nightmares. So see, I think this might be something where either I can cure it with one of these, maybe? I can be like, oh, you have this curse and this cures it. Or I give the thing that's like, oh, this takes care of dreams, don't worry about it. But then he keeps getting them. Let's see. Anything about dreams? I feel as if they're choking. Poison the mind. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this could fall under so much. Telltale blue tint to the eyes. Suffering from this curse. Oh, those suffering from this curse speak of increasingly vivid nightmares, noctic sight. So it is a curse. Noctic sight then. You need a Moonstone Guardian. For the banishment of Hobsphere and Noctic sight, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. And see, I think there's another thing that has to do with just nightmares in general. But I think specifically I would need this. Let's see if I can find the other item. Syrian Ward. Wait. Can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unharmed. So I'm going to need that later on. Heart Chamber. This is something I've already used. Ah, whatever. Moonstone Guardian. It's tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Okay, what here is a comforting guardian? I'm pretty sure, what was this? Like, one of these was weakness and one of these was, I don't know, something else. One was confusion and one was weakness. So definitely not those. I don't know if this is a comforting guardian. This is kind of comforting. I mean, it's just made of gold. Nothing really to remark on it. It's got Moonstone, which is stone of protection enveloping night. Let's try it. Hey! Nice, Moonstone Guardian. Features Moonstone, a cat could be considered a comforting guardian. Oh yeah, it's literally Moonstone Guardian. Of course it has a Moonstone. An ascus allows the bearer to breathe underwater. This sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one not to breathe at all. Those that use an ascus for extended periods sometimes forget to breathe once they are back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. Ah, that's this. This is definitely an ascus. And I just got an achievement for carrying a curse. There's not much that can unsell me these days, but I found something at Calgarth Hall that I'd rather I hadn't. In the cellar where they found those two poor girls I came from, across a bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Seems there's a sickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water, and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, then underground's where I'll start, see if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now that I've been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into the catacombs without a sextrum. Which is this? Yep. Okay, cool. Feature symbols of protection, surrounding symbol insanity, hinting at its protective properties. I don't think that's what I need, though. Affordance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. This is stone. This is also made of iron, but I don't know. Alright, cool. He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he had done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hands ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the black casket tumbling out. Go to the church. Below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay, I think I know what to do for this. So, below a moon that does not shine, there is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. Okay, so how many moons I got here? Oh, I got a few. I guess that would be stone. This would also be stone, technically. Okay, so this is below moon with stone cross. This is below moon. Let's try this one first. Perfect. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there is nothing else. Oh, right, the other one had been marked. But there's nothing else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface when suddenly I see it tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall. Stone totem. This is what I came for. I wonder if that's the thing I just got a page for. Stone, gold. It's also got a symbol on it. Bitted, raised detailing. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. A fortinace. Physical strength. Which the symbol on this kind of looks like truth, but hold on. What's the strength symbol? There's got to be a strength symbol. Oh, that is strength. Okay, yeah, this is a ordnance. Start putting things up here. I've traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. Ah, crap. I've read stories of the Dreyer of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see soaring on the wind. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. Okay, so now I gotta really figure out what the Eye of Cernunnos is. Enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It's alleged that Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. What does Cernunnos' eye look like? Eyes of Cernunnos are hard to come by. They're powerful and should not be used carelessly. His eyes in this drawing look pretty plain. He's also got this looking thing. So I'm curious, I wonder if that's actually what the Eye of Cernunnos is. There's gonna be something with this spider, I know it. I know this spider's gonna have some sort of thing I have to do. Okay, if it's not the thing that blatantly looks like an eye, then I think it's this. Yep. Using the index in the book, I can find sketches certain notes holding an item looks very similar to this one. The jade gemstone, a stone nature, hints at the connection to the natural world. Okay, cool. Zephyrim. These resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. It is the scent of the storm, of ozone, and power, the scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into a powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. Zephyrus, god of the west wind. Probably also has the wind symbol on it, doesn't it? Weather. Yeah, probably something with that symbol. And it gives off an odor, you say? Well, I'm still curious about this thing. I feel like there was something I saw with the wind symbol, but I don't remember where it's at. David. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regards, Mrs. R. Bream. I love getting random letter to get random object. Ruskin. Ruskin Street. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first I think it's the house creaking in the wind, soft murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening too quiet to make any sense of. Do I have a hearing charm? With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer and my heart beats faster as I hear what they are saying. They are discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull, its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. Huh. It's made of bronze, and it's got green moons on them. Smooth raised detailing. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Okay. Neat little thing. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where a shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. Damn, your father's got a problem. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. Okay, shimmer was the thing that goes in the armor, right? Shimmer. Let's see. Allowing the bear to stay one step ahead. Famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate. I'm guessing what goes here. So to fill in that shape, we would slap in this thing. Pendant would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. The topaz and obsidian gemstones hint at calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight or staying one step ahead. Babelia, the meaning of the unusual markings on Babelia, It's not clear. They resemble a Mintic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a Mintic field. They can be used to aid with translation of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of. This ability is not transferred to spoken language. Resemble a Mintic field. Of the mind. They resemble that pattern, but they do not produce that field. So it's like a circle with a big diamond around it, I guess. And maybe also by Mintic field it means the gemstones for Mintic, which would be malachite, kyanite, malachite and kyanite. I mean, malachite's there. It could just be one. Don't know if I got it. Wait, is this supposed to be malachite? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have it. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us who hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? It's not a curse, is it? Sensation of being burning from the inside out. Flicker will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. Hallucinations, nightmares. Okay, I don't think it's a curse. Something that protects against burns. There's burning blood, but he's actually saying like they suffered from burns, not that they're burning from the inside out. Let's see. Do I have like a balm or something? Wait, I just realized, is this what that is? This thing smells. Does it smell like a rotten egg? Memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time. It cannot be stored indefinitely. When the memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. And if it's empty, it has an ominous presence. Now, hold on, that has a tombstone with a 4 on it or something like that. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Burns, is it Cusick Purifier? Let's see, look at it cleanses simple imbued curse and hexes. No, I don't think the silent breath helps with that either. Helps with breathing. Sorry, nope. No cure for burns. Gonna have to go somewhere else. I mean, I could try the burning blood thing, but I don't think that's what this is. I don't see anything else that would be like a balm. Here, let's see. Maybe it's something I already have. No. Nope. No. Bone Scarred. Helps with poison. Corvin's Might. Purifier. Oh wait, this protects against fire and flame. Oh, protecting. Okay, it's not protecting against the burn itself. It's protecting against like fire and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Features Massive Scale. The Ember and Obsidian gemstones hint at a connection to fire. Solemn Nether. Oh, okay, so there's different Nethers. Of the 3 types of Nether, the Solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind to recall that which has been forgotten or to repair that which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger thaumic field than the other 2 types. Oh, so there's different ones. Let's see, thanks, my wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Okay, so that's definitely the restful nether, I guess. Unless it could be any of these? Because this also has the 3. Oh no, I guess that was the restful nether, and then that's one of the other nethers. Solemn nether. Forge pathways in the mind. What's... Alright, what represents the mind? Mintic. Alright, show me all the gemstones relating to Mintic. Malachite and Kyanite. Of which neither of these have. Alright, well, so we got mind. Well, it's one of them. We'll figure it out later. Ooh, ooh. I can finally use this. I found the thaumic lens. Ooh. Oh, okay. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Now I can really figure some things out. So, all thaumic objects produce a field, although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing the object over a thaumic lens. Ooh. Okay, so that's like a 2, I guess. Ooh, that one's all bubbly. Maybe more powerful? Or is it more powerful if it's, like, clearer? I don't know what makes a powerful thaumic field. I mean, that seems kind of powerful, right? Being all bubbly. being really, really thick. Okay, I see, I see. So I'm curious about this. So it's got the 1, the 2, and the 3. That's a 3. Okay, that's also a 3. And that's a 2. Object made from silver produces a diurnal field. It's not a diurnal field. Well, let's do I have this made of silver? Nope, that'd be triurnic. This is tin, but yeah, that's not it either. Silver. I don't think I got anything else. Okay, cool. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior, not out of love, but because he is powerful. Because he demands our fear. What use is a god that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holgar's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fin is all I require. Sure, that sounds safe. A veiled fin, you say? Brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers use them as a substitute for charisma. Brightly colored in the light. See, I don't know how I can put something in total darkness. Unless I do this. Okay, if I, like, take these out, and then I leave something in there, it will be total darkness. Okay, still pretty sure that's an Ascus. Anything else? Brightly colored in the light. I feel like it has to be something that actually can be clouded, right? Actually, let me just do this real quick, because I don't know why it does that double thing. Okay, well, it's not clouded over now. Hard but smooth. See, it's so weird, these vague descriptions, because it's like, well, is this supposed to be brightly colored? Can this get clouded? I guess like that get clouded over. know. Okay, well, out of the items I have, it could be any of those 6 things. Could be... Let me think. Okay, so she wants Veiled Thin because it's for Holgar's teachings. Wish I could open this up. Ooh, interesting pattern. Oh, I hate this one. I can't imagine any of those getting dark. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's a little stand that pops up. I understand now. See, I also don't know if these candles technically count as it not being in total darkness. And again, I don't know if I can put it in total darkness. Looks fine. Okay. Like, I guess I could move all the candles in here technically to remove the light. Would that do anything? Can't stop it. Let's put them in order of height, huh? Something like that. I mean, I feel like his silent breath's kind of, it's not clouded, but it's looking dark. Oh no, I left a candle right there. How'd that happen? Wait. Did it automatically push that out, or did I just accidentally put that on the shelf? Okay, I guess I just accidentally put it there. Hard but smooth. Alright, let's just assume it's already in dark. I don't know. Put a candle by that. Is that bright? Hmm? Go ahead and take these candles out. I don't think I'm cooking with that. Okay, well, let me think. A veiled fin. Let's see if anything means veiled or whatever. Like if it means of the night, could be Noctic. Any gemstones from that. Could have dark on it. Well, I don't know about that. Nope. Noctic is only onyx or Divianite. It grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. Any of these look waterlogged? If water came in, it would go boom boom. I guess down here. As I descend further into catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It's not fear, although fear is mixed in with it. With cold clear day, I know at once what it is. I've entered an area... Oh. Oh, okay, so it's just all going to be the same thing. Well, damn, girl, I don't know what a veiled fin is. The writing on it is kind of vague. And it could also just be a case of something that, like, I've had it either in total darkness or in light this entire time, and I don't realize that it actually can change. What does that gemstone represent again? Wait, that's obsidian. It's bloodstone, isn't it? Dark stone for dark purposes. Hey, is that what you want? Nope. I doubt it, but is this what you want? Hey, apparently that's it. This item is brightly colored. When placed in darkness, a drawer or cupboard, for example, the eye darkens. I'm gonna have to test that out, because I thought I did. A witherance is the inverse of a fortinance, and is sometimes put to more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone like the fortinance, but wood is more commonly used. Okay, hold on, let's... So if I do this... And I think that's a fortinance. Witherance. I guess either of those could be a witherance. Oh, it does darken. Okay, okay, fine. Fine. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leaped astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. 7, 8. Oh my god, have I only done... Oh wait, I guess I've done 4 days? Oh, end of day 10, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think this has to match a district somewhere. The middle of these 3 locations, I guess. Alright, let's take a peek. This looks like a mismatched puzzle piece about to go together. Ooh, kind of like that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So it's here. And then to the right of that somewhere should be another little building. This one. So here. And maybe there? That's it. When I draw... Man, I'm so good at these card things, but sometimes these items really screw me over. When I draw back the curtain, I am unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming, seething mess of eyes, all shiny and wet and alive. Fear takes hold before my mind catches up and I understand what I am looking at. When I do, I realize that it is looking right back at me. The object I am looking for sits on a small shelf below, and the eyes watch as I snatch it and get out of there as fast as I can. Ooh. Oh. I like this little guy. Okay. It's made of stone. It's pitted. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. What's that symbol of? That is, well, that kind of looks like an upside down symbol of poison, but I don't know if it's that simple. Okay. We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out in the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment, but we put our heads together. You want this? And wondered if there was another way. You're our last hope. Yeah, you want this. It's an Ascus. Let's see. Gaudian Siren. Although these are similar to form to thalamic needles, Gaudian Sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Hold on. Let's open that back up, but I forgot I should try to put, was it this? No. This on here to see what happens. Ooh, hypnotic. That's a 1, baby. What else? And then there's this, which is a 3. And there's one more item. That is... I actually don't know. A 3, I guess? Kind of also looks like a 2. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, right. I wanted to look at this more. Display of Gaudian objects at the Museum of History in Undermere. Can I go to the Museum of History? The Museum of History has a quiet grandeur lined with row upon row of trinkets and curiosities. It's not unlike Strange Antiquities in that regard, though I doubt there's much of use to me here. The curator ushers me away. Eli and I have an agreement. You know you're not to take anything from the museum. Damn. I was really hoping they would give me something. Gaudian Siren. Someone forms of thalamic needles. Diverts attention. Thalamic needles. Don't know what that is. I am close. Let's see. Wait, is that it? I need him close, but I need more power. I need Saint Cedric's thunder, and quickly while the storm's raging. It's got the thunder symbol on it. Oh, here we go. Thaumic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased to give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Okay. That's kind of cool. Tall items, tall items. Kind of... I mean, if it's a needle, it's gotta look like a needle, right? Oops. Alright, heat up. About this. Actually, I only think thaumic needles. What's thaumic again? Is that anything in here? Or no, wait, that's just talking about thaumaturgy. And they reach into the mind. So what represents the mind? Kyanite's anchor between the body and mind. It's also mintic. Which makes sense for that. Yeah. Is there anything else that just means mind? Nope. Oh, interesting. Spiral spirituality, and this one's rebirth. Tall items. I've been trying to get a hold of an Ambra. Before she vanished, Verona said it might have something to do with my patience. It almost slipped my mind, but then I remembered that there's one right here in Strange Antiquities. Eli told me himself he keeps it locked behind an ethereal key. Alright, already done. So I have that. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. I mean... Told me himself he could... I mean, do you want an Ambra? It sounds like it's going to make your patience worse. Okay, so let me make a noctic field real quick. Noctic. Oh, stay there. This is really hard to do when I can't see. Okay, so that's a noctic field. Oh, I see. So I can make the fields. I can basically figure out what the fields are if I make the symbols themselves. Okay, so Noctic is a little... what is it? It's like a clockwise spiral. Okay, and I have to remember the items that were locked there. You cause a Noctic field? Ooh, you do. Might be you. You don't. You don't. Your field's weird. Nope. Ooh, you also cause one. Okay, and your symbol means... confusion. This might be it. I still don't know if that's what you want to put your patience against. A pit. The 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent the earth, the sun, and death, or darkness. The Dradic, the Diurnic, and the Noctic. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable atomic field, and can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. Let's put this little guy back. You know, this is going in the I don't like its energy area. I just realized I don't think these candles reset to where they were unless I put them back in the right place. Pit. 3 different elements that make up a pit represent the earth. Let's see. Okay, the earth, the sun, and death, or darkness. So it's got gold. These energies balance in such a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable atomic field. Would the earth be wood? Would bronze? Would bronze really represent death? You can see it on here. Actually, I can literally just check right here as well if it represents a recognizable atomic field. That's pretty recognizable. That too. Something with gold. I mean, I guess that's kind of weird, but it looks like it would represent that. Any gems that represent death? Ah, malachite. Or, Vivianite. Blue-green. I don't see anything. Don't worry about it. You. I know you from somewhere. I don't remember why, but this shop was important somehow. Oh wait, are you the one that really wanted the... You're the one that stole my cat, weren't you? I'm sorry, I know I'm not making much sense. I haven't been myself. I'll leave you be. Okay. Bye. They found some poor soul washed up on the lake shore, an older lady by the sounds of it, drowned. But that's not the worst of it. Her eyes were all black, just like the others. I'm not taking any chances with the water around here. I'll take a bones guard. Shit, is it made of bone? It says a small item. It can be placed inside a cup to render it safe to drink. If a bones guard isn't made of bone, I'll be so disappointed. Objects bear the mark of the antidote. Ah, yes. That's an easy tell. There's poison. Wait. If you flip poison over, does that mean antidote? Oh, I does. Okay, the symbol resembles the symbol for poison rendered upside down, and with a line under it. It can be inferred that this is the mark of the antidote. Okay, I'm glad I picked up on that fast. I'm afraid I can't pay you, but I can offer a trade if you'll accept it. I like that you say pay as if I have been getting paid this whole time. Ooh, a hand. Stone, wood, gold. Cold, polished. Crisscrossed grooves. Nothing to remark. It chills my blood to hold it. Yeah, that's a bad energy thing. Alright, one more day. The rider was lucky. He made it to Black Barrow and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He would later discover his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eyes had been. Guess we're going this way. The sun and the moon. To my left, the day. To my right, the night. Let's see, is there a gravestone with a sun on it? Ooh, there is. I find the row of 3 tombs in the upper levels of the catacombs. The cold darkness is strangely calming at times down here, and I sit for a while in quiet contemplation. When I rouse from my thoughts, I look down at my feet and find an item there. Had it been there all along? I never noticed it when I sat down. Ooh, I like this little thing. It's made of gold. Wood, oak if I'm not mistaken. It feels a little warmer than I would expect. Hard but smooth. It makes a soft tinkling sound when it moves. Okay, and its symbol represents deception. Ooh. I've been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. They're saying she drowned. No, not Verona. Oh no. I hope for all our sakes they're wrong. Oh my god, that sucks. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of atomic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. Well, if I were going to the Hall of Shields, I would go probably here. But I need an item to protect me. Okay, I must have this item. Slatemeyers inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called a Wandering Shroud. Okay, and for... what's the item that contains a Wandering Shroud? Oops. Not the shield charm, but the spirit vault. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur. Wait. And it smells like a rotten egg. Yes, I tried to breathe in the vapors from the Wandering Shroud, but to my horror, I realize that the spirit vault is empty. Oh no, my vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fills my lungs. I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written of Barton Potter. He will know where to find a Wandering Shroud. Okay, so I kind of had to fuck up my lungs, I guess. Okay, so yeah. So someone could just, like, figure out, like, oh, this must be the spirit vault, but it's empty. And they wouldn't figure it out, and, you know, they wouldn't be able to get the shroud until they do that. But cool. We're gonna get us... Ooh, hello. I've done something quite stupid. I went exploring in Heath Wood and came across a grave. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them to get a better look at the inscription. I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. I have not felt well since. Please help me. Let's see. Skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually, death will occur. So I need to cure Black Heart. Lamb Siphon. Skilled hands are required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. Oh, that must be what this is. Hey, so you're gonna need a professional or a skilled hand, apparently. Hope you got someone to do that. The spherical part of the item clearly resembles the seed pod of the sheep snap plant. Truth Conduit. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce, okay, that's the thing we just got, anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining symbology with a deeper, more primitive power. I don't know what, I guess I could technically put this for the field and everything, but yeah, I don't know who all goes through the whole process of changing all the labels and stuff, but for me, that's too much. I just need to know the name of everything, you know? It's the last guy, Thaddeus White. As the curator of Undermere's Museum of History, oh, he chased me out recently. Thaddeus is a collector of artifacts and curiosities from around the world. He has an eye for the rare and the unusual and enjoys telling the world's unheard stories through his collections. Over the years, he has also amassed a collection of items he does not put out on display. These are items that would be best the public did not know about. They're known as dark articles. You don't know me, but it's time I introduce myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History in Undermere. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? Oh yeah. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days, so I figured that's my time to go there. I wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. I still want to figure out what I have to do with this clock thing. Oh, this might be a pit. It's got gold, it's... let's see, it's gold, wood, and a green gemstone. Hard. Nothing to remark. It takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Isn't that what the pit was? The thing that was made of 3 materials? Earth, the sun, and death. Or darkness. The Dradic, Diurnic, and the Noctic. And then it does not produce a recognizable atomic field. Nope. It's not a pit, as far as I'm aware. Okay. Oh no, Simone. Jupiter, thank goodness you're safe. Aren't you... Yeah, you must be related to Verona. I hope my mother is okay too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. Truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I found another clue in the journal. The text directly before this is largely illegible, but I was able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. I thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her. But we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead who went missing a few days ago. Oh, thank God. There's one thing I can't get out of my head, though. Why would she try and swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thaumic needles as a rule. Shit, I apparently have one. But the circumstances are beyond the rulebook. We need answers. crap. Okay, so it's a tall object, it says. And it loses weight. Reach into the mind of the recently deceased. Give an impression of their thoughts before they died. Weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Okay, let me try this. Heat this up for a bit. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit more than 2 pounds. Still that weight. Okay. Let's try this maybe. Oh, I didn't even check the initial weight. It's kind of light. It's about a pound. Yep, okay. I don't think it's this, but that's also about a pound. Okay. Also doubt it's this. Definitely much heavier. Okay. What else? Maybe? I don't know where I have to hold this to heat it up, technically. Okay, not that. I don't think it would be that. Wait, maybe this? Because it does mention... Well, it says that's warm. Okay, definitely way heavier. Oh, but it's got the kyanite on it. I just don't want to be caught unaware and then apparently not have an item. Still think this might be the witch's finger, but let's check. Okay, so if it's mind I want, the gemstone for that is... Well, again, kyanite's anchor between body and mind. I don't know if anything else mentions mind. No, it seems like kyanite's the only one. If something's of the mind, then it's mintic. Which, let's see. I'm gonna remind myself what a mintic field looks like. Just bring that circle up. Okay, mintic's this weird, like, crosshatch thing. Okay. If I can find something similar. I guess it's kind of nice that I can use that now. See, this one's so weird. It's just like it's nothing. Oh wait, is that a pit then? But what's it made of? It's made of gold, clay, and bone. Oh, I think this is a pit. Round, smooth, textured. Yeah. Okay, so not needed now. Alright, it says it's a tall object. Let's look at tall objects. This does kinda... It does make it. But it says it's already warm. Let's compare to a 2 pound. Okay, definitely about 2 pounds. Shit. Alright, heat up. Warm that sucker up. I wish I could check and just see if it says hot or something. I don't know about it. But we can try it. Nope. Not you. Still think it's a ordnance. Nope. Not that. I don't think I would describe these as tall. What about this weird little thing? Nope. Damn, do I have it? I don't know. Let's just see. Maybe it's in this box or something. Didn't change weight. Surely I have this. 3 resonant objects. Okay, well I can't go deep in the catacombs, and lightest first, heaviest last. Wait a second. Or maybe that opens up another secret thing. Okay, so the 3 resonant objects are... It's this, this, and this. So let's see, what weighs the most? Looks like this. Heaviest first. No, heaviest last. Lightest. Yes. Okay. So I guess I just make the clock, or hit where the clock is. Let's see, I guess I can start with this hand. Oh, open a vault. Nice. Here, I'm gonna put these down here since it's important to open a vault. What is this? It feels unusual, not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. It's gold. This part is painted black. I can't tell if that low hum is coming from the item or my own imagination. There's definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. That's bad energy. Alright, well that solves that, but still gotta figure this out. Okay, and this other thing said it was opposite of atomic needle. What was that? Witherance? No, it's the inverse of affordance. But there was something that mentioned. I swear it was like something thaumic needle, and then I was like, oh, here's the page for thaumic needle. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations, capable of cracking rock. Chamber, I don't think so. Morgan's Folly. Nope. Oh, it's gonna be so much. Pit. A Shin? No, not a Shin. Solemn Ether, Spirit Eye, Needle, Truth Conduit. A Witch's Finger, I know it's not that. Witherance, Azea. Sephrim, these resonant objects give off a faint odor that will be familiar to any thaumaturge. Okay, and if it's resonant, then my resonance compass should point it out. Wait, it has an X. Does that mean I go here? I find. This was a mistake. I find. Nope, can't go there yet. Same with that, same with that. This doesn't seem right, there's nothing here. And again, I think it has to be Mintic, because it refers to the mind. Weight of these tall items decreases. I mean, I think I already tested this, right? A little bit more than a pound. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Actually, did I even check the field of this? I feel like if I just keep checking the fields, I could find something that's mintic and then be like, yep, that's gotta be it. So pretty sure I checked this. No. So if I remember, it looks like, yeah, a little cross thing. So it's not that. This is the only thing that I feel like it could be. Did I retry it? I think I did. Yeah, no, it's not that. Pretty sure it's the second time I tried it. Oh my god, is it you? Are you not a Morgan's Folly? Oh, it's so light though. Cat on me now. See, I'm just wondering that little X in that corner. That feels like it's implying something to me. Yeah, let's check the graveyard. Or does it not tell me where a graveyard would be? Jail, spoken ward. Okay, well, what about the castle? To the vaults. I don't think the vaults were where I would want to be. Let's see. Vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole and does not give in the slightest when I push against it. Realize that it's been thomically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. Oh, wait. By diurnic seal, object made from silver produces a diurnic field. If I had more silver items. That's made of iron. This is made of pewter. That's iron. That's stone. Stone. Yeah, I'm low on silver. Because I know this isn't diurnic. Okay, well, keep that in notes for later. I think I already tried this. Grave is old and worn. There was an inscription once, but is too faded and crumbled to read. Oh, hold on. Maybe. They resemble a mintic field patterns, but the items themselves do not produce a mintic field. Okay, so a mintic field pattern, oh, is that, so something that represents that. I don't think that's it. Hope this is something I have. What about this? It's kind of like that. What does it give me? Is it this? Nope, I'm about to... Oh, there we go. Fear is taking root. Let's go stars. Okay. Guess we'll bank that. Stars for me. Oh, right. Stars is literally like anything. Wait, so why doesn't this count? Stars are wild. They can be any symbol as long as they're all the same. Oh, I see. So it has to be for the same symbol. Let's go bugs. Bug. One more. Ah. I could just do that now. Break the seal before it breaks your mind. Shit. Okay, so noted. If it hits 2, I should just go ahead and pop it. Alright, let's do moons. Come on, moons. Alright, well, we'll bank that one then. 2 cats for 2 moons. We'll do 2 moons. It's a 3rd moon. 2 snakes. Moon. Bank it. Alright, now if I can get 2 suns. It's not a sun. Please. Oh my god, this game's killing me. Oh, crazy. I haven't... Jesus, I was gonna say I haven't even been able to lock anything. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Whatever. At least I technically get 9 chances. Oh, and I can't even use that? Oh my god, I'm gonna fail. Oh, thank god. Whoo! Still want to figure this out. Okay, so I might not have this item. Something that represents the Mintic Thaumic field, but it does not itself produce that. Oh wait. I think it was this. This one. These don't produce a field, right? Yeah, okay. So this is just a pretty like little bonus thing. Not actually something I can use. Wait a second. I just realized that this has it on there, but it doesn't produce it. That sucks. Because it's obviously the... whatever. Okay, so it basically looks like that. Yeah, if it... Okay, I guess it's kind of like... This one's... like, this is diagonal to this one, but whatever. Okay, I guess I just don't have it. I guess I can't read this. Okay, and she needs a Thaumic needle. And it's not this, right? 'Cause at this point, I don't know, although I might just start using hints. I have a clue that tells me which items I need to put on the plinths below the counter. Oh, did I not do this yet? Oh, I see. So it's... okay. Okay, fine. I just didn't have it yet. So I need a swirl. Okay, that's a... wait. Yep. Okay, so that... Then I need a triurnal item, which is none of these. So now I just gotta randomly try shit until I find one. Okay, that works. And it's one of these. Ah, that sucks. Okay. So I guess that's it, maybe? Whatever. Out of my face. Okay. So, what are you? Gold detailing laid over stone. Warm and smooth. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. So this is about a little bit less than a pound. Although it might have already been losing weight due to being right next to the candles. Ah, I think that's it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, it is a tall item. Using my weighing scale as a candle, I confirm that its weight doesn't do reduce when heated. A loam, sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm. A loam is an item with enticing power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who knows or who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. Thaumic needle. Hey, please don't give me a hard item. The people are afraid, and they are right to be, but it is too late for them. They are of no use to us. But you might be. Prove yourself, and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. I require an object to study my restless congregation, and remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. I forget, can I auto... No, it auto-saves. They respect strength and power above all else. Okay, so I think I can basically help the cult do whatever they're doing. Or I can stop it a little bit ahead of time. Morgan's Folly. Oh wait. Can be revealed to induce a trance-like state to anyone who casts their eye upon it, making them open to suggestibility. Okay, so that's... where did I have that? It's here. And there's a Fortinance, which I guess would give them strength. Or restore strength. Let's see. To steady my restless congregation or remind them why I am the one to lead us through this turbulent time. They respect strength and power above all else. So basically I can let her hypnotize them, or I can let her show her strength. Says they respect strength and power, so well, why don't we go with the Fortinance? Tormund's Bane. These can be rolled along the tongue to cure Tormund's paralysis, or worn about the neck to protect against the curse. Like most items that ward against curses, they emit a diurnic field pattern. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that what that is? Forgetting the name of the... Oh, here we go. Tormund's Bane. Rolled along the tongue. I don't know if that's what it is. Okay. Whew, the writer's partner was less fortunate. I found his frozen body a week later. marked by Jupiter. Okay, so I guess just a room in the place. Alright, well, you know what? I think that's enough for now. Oh my god, we have so much stuff. But it's good. We got into several different areas with the plinths and everything. So is this. I think I don't know if I'm supposed to find another half to this, or if I'm just supposed to be like, oh, it's this thing. But yeah, we'll end it there. All right, I'm gonna go get some rest. Thank you to everybody that came by today. I appreciate you. Hope everyone has a good rest of their day or night, and I will see you next time.